Testing. Anyways, today I'm just here to show you guys how I created this amazing piece of abstract art from start to finish. Now, what you're going to do is start adding on colors. I started off with adding red because red really scares me as a color. It's so bold and vibrant. But I wanted this painting to, be vibrant and be bold. So I started off with red. And then I added some transition colors like pink. And then I also added some yellow and blended all of those together. Now, I was just going for it. I was just being very free with it. I didn't have any restrictions. I just knew that I wanted some light and some dark colors. The dark color I chose was blue in this case. Because I chose blue, I wanted to make sure that the only colors I stayed with were those three colors: red, yellow, and blue. Whatever other color came in between was a mixture of those colors to achieve all of these together. After just putting all the colors down on the canvas, at this point I'm not really doing much blending. You can go ahead and do blending if you want it to be a little bit smoother. I wanted to see the brush strokes in most of the painting so I can feel like an artiste, Most times I blend and it's a little bit too smooth. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone with this painting, okay? Now, this is one way to create abstract art. Oh, by the way, for the tree, I used a sponge to dab on different colors and I layered. The secret to a great painting is layering. I don't believe you can really make mistakes with paintings because you can always layer on top of that color and make it pop even more. The best paintings are usually like 7 layers. So I'm just using a little bit of translucent yellow paint to just blur the brush strokes and blend a little bit of the pink into the yellow. After that, I go in with more layers. I take different kinds of tools. I use a scraper. I use what's this called? I use a spatula to create different effects throughout the entire painting. Now you just have to go with the flow. I even went as far as cutting some shapes out of foam board. And these come in so handy. Like, I've used this over and over again. And when I tell you, just to put this and use it as a stencil on a canvas just ups the game. You don't have to sit there and freehand draw a circle. It doesn't have to be perfect also because, hey, we're not going for perfect here, okay? This is not perfect abstract art. This is abstract art. Go with the flow. And right after that, I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, I'm kind of liking this, but what else can I add? So I made sure to bring out the feel of the mountains even more using this kind of spatula. And it was just playing around with one material, one tool over the other, and just layering each color on top of each other. Now, the key is to not give up. When you feel like you're doing way too much, like if you're feeling like this is going away from what you were intending to do, take a step back, maybe even take a break, and just don't work on it again. Go out for some fresh air, talk to a friend, do something else, and then come back to it. Look at it from a distance, and then see, what else can I add to this painting to make it pop even more? Now, in my case with this one, it was already popping because the colors are so bright and so vibrant. So I thought maybe I should just add some words to it and just bring out what I'm trying to go for without it being so vague, I guess. So I went ahead and I wrote the little words that you can see all around it. This says resilience and courage are what you carry. All right, so this one says, be a part of something great. That's a key to happiness. Also, I added some flowers and some birds and just some things about nature all around the painting in different colors, not the typical colors of green and browns that you would usually see in a painting. I wanted this to be colorful. And the last one says tranquility in flow state. Now, when I tell you I just love this is giving me joy, happiness. I'm enjoying every moment of it. Hi, little one. Now, this painting, I have given it the title Tranquility in Order, because that's what it looks like to me, you know? Honestly speaking, I was just going for it. I just wanted to have fun with the art, and I did. So this is the final piece, and I would advise you to do the same. When you're creating art, have fun with it. The best art comes from expression and not just being stiff with your hands, If what you feel like using is a fork to paint, then go for it. Use a fork. Heck, why not? I'm going to use a spatula in this painting. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on how I created this art. I hope you're able to learn a thing or two from this painting process. And please let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave them in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer whatever you have. Now, check out my next video on how I create a different kind of abstract art.